we should make our way down. Oh, there is the stairwell door. I did leave that open, so let's go ahead. What was that? What was that? Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back in Stormworks, and today, we are checking out a cruise ship called the Spirit of Expedition. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are on the bridge of the vessel, and there's a lot to look at here. There's a lot of buttons and whatnot. As you can see, there's a ton of light switches there. We've got switchboards, we've got the engine control panel, we've got all sorts of stuff everywhere on the bridge. But mainly, we're going to be focusing on getting the engine started, getting some of the lights on, and sailing out of here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do first, and let's go ahead, let's start it up. So here we have our engines. We have 4 on the port side and 4 on the starboard side. So we're going to get those started up right now. As you can see, we've got green for starboard, red for port, as it should be. So there we go, almost done, and there we are. So very good there. Now to throttle up the vessel, all we have to do is go to this button here and just repeatedly click it until the dial shows it all the way at the end there. So there we are. So now the ship is going at full power, or will be in a minute, and look at that, it is coming under the water a little bit there. Anyways, there we are. So the vessel is now running, and we also have sonar as well. So I haven't really fully explored this ship. I haven't even looked at its interiors yet. I've only really been on the bridge. Now, this panel back here is mainly for lights, I believe. And yeah, let's take a look. We've got a switchboard here. So this is for the main power. And over here we have a bunch of the exterior lights. And over here we have the interior and some of the exterior lights, which is also very cool. So yeah, this thing is really decked out, and it's got a ton of controls. So it looks like we have an emergency access to the bridge just there, which is interesting. And we have what looks to be a radar or something over here. Very cool. We also have closing watertight doors. So yeah, I'm going to assume that by doing that. Oh, wow, look at that. So that is very cool. So the lights slowly turn on like that. Kind of a nod to the James Cameron film. But yeah, very cool. So let's go ahead. Let's open those doors there. And yeah, I guess we'll get started with the tour. So you've seen the bridge, but we're going to make our way further aft from here, and we'll see what's behind this area. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the captain's quarters here. As you can see, it's pretty decent. I mean, we've got a bed, we've got a bit of a storage area underneath there. We've got a couch, and that's pretty much it. We've also got some thermal equipment, and a radio, flashlight, and a flare. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. And over here we have a crew conference area. We've got a big flat screen TV with a view of the bow and the ocean. Very nice. And we've got a massive table with a radar on it. Very cool. Now, leaving the conference area, I think that's it for over here. That wash closet is closed. Now, once again, I haven't explored any of these areas, so this is all new to me. Now, right over here we have a midship crew stairwell. Let's take a look at what this area is. It looks like we have a bar. We've got some firefighting equipment and medical equipment. And we've got possibly another bar. Maybe a food court. Don't know. Let's see what this says. It doesn't seem to have the interior name for it. But, yeah, I'm just going to assume that it's either a bar or a food court. What's this? Oh, it is a bar. Very cool. That is very nice. So we've got some seating, we've got a lamp, we've got some tables, you know, just a generic bar. And over here, let's go this way. We got a stairwell going down. We've got a cabin. They're all locked. So it looks like we've got a full complement of passengers on board. We've got an elevator on board. Let's see if it works. Oh, wow, look at that. It does. So that is very cool. And, yeah, let's see what's further aft from there. We've got a chandelier, and we've got a little area to look over there, which is cool. And then what's back here? We've got a grill here, which is very nice. Now, this is a very open space as well. We've got nice open windows all the way around. Makes for a great panoramic view. And I definitely like to have lunch or dinner in here. This is very nice. We've also got another bar because, I mean, it's a cruise ship. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. We do have a stairwell going down. I'm going to make the assumption that that's crew because I wouldn't imagine passengers would be walking right through this area. So, yeah. We've got a bit of a lounging area over here, but we're going to go down these stairs. Now, these are the main stairs, I believe, because obviously this is in a passenger accessible space. And, yeah, this goes to a boarding door space. So I would imagine if you were kind of at the dockside, there would be a ramp or something that would lead up to this door, and then you'd enter through here, and then you could look up and, wow, look at that. It is beautiful. And there's a level that we missed up there. So we'll check that out in a little bit. So let's see what's further aft. We have some open cabins, and it looks like these are work in progress. So we'll just go ahead and skip these rooms here. Let's see what's further aft. We have the mud room, so nothing too interesting there, and this leads out to the aft deck. Very nice. Alright, so making our way back inside, we're going to go through this crew passage here, and we're going to take a look at what's around here. We have a galley, so a very small kitchen, but it is a very small ship. We've got a stove, we've got a sink, and I would imagine this is a fridge. Yes, it is, and look at that, we've got a small fan there as well. And what's interesting is this fan leads directly outside, so technically if you are in Arctic weather, I mean, you don't need to turn on the refrigeration unit, just turn on this fan to suck the cold air in. So there you go. I mean, I don't think that would be FDA approved, but no worries, we're going to continue on. We've got a crew stairwell, and I think this leads up to the bar that we looked at earlier. Yes, it does. So we've got the bar and grill. Very nice. And we're going to make our way further down into the ship, so now we're going basically down into the bowels of the vessel. So here we go, and right around the corner here it looks like we have main deck access. So looks like we've got our Scotland Road. Alright, so here we have the engine control room. So let's take a look at this. We've got a panel for turning on and off the engines, and over here this is the engines themselves. So this is very cool. As you can see, this is all working stuff. I don't think there's any real details here. It's just actual working components. So yeah, this is very nice. You've got all 8 engines here, and they are working pretty well. Alright, so very cool. So that was the engine room and the engine room control room. So here we have what looks to be the hospital or the medical room. Very nice. We've got some curtains here, so if you're sick or injured or whatever, you can go right here. And that is very cool. I like all of the tiny details that are added on this vessel. It is very nice. We've got a watertight door, and we've got a lot of other rooms here. We have just a crew room and a stairwell going up, and this leads out to just a hallway. Very cool. We got another crew mast. Look at this, actually. This is pretty cool. We've got the galley right over there, and we've got 2 fridges, we've got a stove, actually 2 stoves, a lot of stuff here, and obviously the tables and whatnot. You even got some plates as well on the tables, and we've got a TV. So let's turn that on. Looks like we got a view of the back deck as well. Very nice. So yeah, that is very cool. Now what is over here? Oh, that's locked. We've got a bit of a notice board there. Got another crew cabin that is locked. We got the galley, which we just looked at. There it is. And let's see what's over here. Just another locked crew cabin. And then we got a watertight door. And then we've got a stairwell that goes right up. We'll leave that door open for now. We've got a cold storage right at the front of the ship. We've got a crew cabin. Very small quarters here, but it is a crew cabin. It does have a bathroom, but it is locked, so there must be somebody in there. Let's go ahead and close the cabin door. Alright, so that is pretty much this lower deck here. This is the lowest deck on the ship. And that was very cool. Lots of details to be seen there. Now what's over here? We've got linen closets. Those are locked. We've got a crew-only access right over here. And this takes us out to this hallway, which we just saw a little bit earlier. We've got a bunch of cabins that are locked. Now this is a very nice cabin. As you can see, we've got double beds. We've got some windows looking out. All the good stuff you would want in a cabin. We've got a locked bathroom, so there we are. And let's go ahead and close that there. So a lot of the cabins are locked, but that saves on lag and whatnot. So yeah, it saves on performance, I should say. But that is pretty much it for here, I believe. Yeah, these cabins are pretty much just identical. So nothing really interesting to look at there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We got an emergency exit. Oh, this goes straight up to the deck. Very cool. Okay. Alright, so that has been the Orlop deck and deck 1. So our elevator is here, so we're going to make our way up to deck 3, I believe. So yeah, here we go. Let's go up to deck 3. And here we are. We are on deck 3. So this is the deck I believe I missed. Nope, it's actually one deck above this. So here we go. just up here. Deck 4. So this is the top deck, and this is where you have the dome, and you can see where the chandelier is connected to. So we don't want to click that. I mean, I'm tempted to, but not quite yet. Maybe when we're sinking. But yeah, let's go on and go out onto the back deck. And as you can see, very nice. And I believe, yeah, there's a camera there. We saw that down on the Orlop deck. So this is very, very cool. So this is where you can just come outside and have a meal or just sit down or whatever. So yeah, that is this deck here. Alright, so I've kicked up the wind, and as you can see, here we have the waves, and the ship is now being rocked around quite a bit. Let's hop into the bridge. So far, so good for the Spirit of Expedition. This thing is really handling well in these conditions. Oh my gosh, look at how far we're rolling over here. Other than that, the Spirit of Expedition is doing super well. Look at those props coming out of the water. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of a painting of the Queen Mary getting rolled in a massive wave. So, yeah. But as you can see, oh shoot, I left that door open. I should go fix that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the helm. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Oh my gosh, I think bad things are happening. Don't worry, passengers, it's just part of the drill. Hello, elevator. Let's go ahead and let's make our way down to, I think it was deck 2. So, here we go. Don't mind that the ship is tilting violently. Alright, here we are. We are on deck 2. Oh my gosh, this is, this may be getting a little out of hand. Let's see if we can make our way back there. Yeah, we are on the right deck. Alright, the crew room. Hello. Seal that door, please. Quick. Oh gosh, wow. Alright, there we go. It is sealed. Alright, with that situation taken care of, let's make our way back up to the bridge, because this is getting quite chaotic. Alright, so now that we're in the bridge, we're gonna go ahead and kill the waves. Alright, so the waves should die off in just a second here. Wow, it does take a little bit for them to die. And there we go. Very, very cool. So this thing is really pushing along here. It's kind of freaking out at the stern a little bit, but other than that, it is doing well. So just over in the corner of the bridge, there's these 6 dials, and I don't know if these are ballast control or if this is like the fuel tank levels, because there's no labels for them. But if they are ballast tanks, it's doing something weird. Ever since we hit the waves, we are now kind of leaning, and it's getting more permanent. Oh my gosh, I did not see that until now. Something has definitely gone wrong. Let's make our way below. Not gonna stop the ship, no real need to right now. There's no water alarm in the bridge, so I mean, if there was, it would probably be going off if we were sinking. But let's go ahead and let's find out what's going on. And wow, okay, so that's not good. We got water right there. It's a glitch, obviously, but we should make our way down. Oh, there is the stairwell door. I did leave that open, so let's go ahead. What was that? What was that? I am not sure what that was. But, oh my gosh. That is not good either. Okay, that is a lot of water. So, whatever's just happened, we've just had an explosion, and water has almost completely filled the crew area right there, the main hallway. So, what we need to do is we need to seal off the watertight doors, and we need to find out what that explosion was, because, that was not good. I'm just gonna skip the elevator. I'm going straight up the stairs. What was that? That was just a loud bang. Oh boy, that's not good either. That is fire. And what the heck? Did we get hit by a megalodon? I didn't spawn a megalodon. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh, that actually quite honestly scared me. Oh geez. Okay, let's just get out of here right now. The ship is doing weird stuff. I don't even know what's going on. I'm pretty sure we just got attacked by a megalodon, but I cannot be sure. Oh my gosh, yes it is. It is a megalodon. Okay, we are being attacked by a megalodon right now. Completely unscripted. Did not plan that. Wow. So that's what happened. I thought we were like struck by a torpedo, but that's impossible. I don't have a mission for that. Alright, quick. See if we can fix it. Is it gonna close? Oh, there we go. Alright, we have saved the ship. Well, not really, because it's still taking on water, so yeah. Look at all this water down here. This is not good. Oh my gosh, it is bad. Let's seal this door. Uh-oh, that is not good. We don't have watertight doors unless... Oh, it's a push button. Well, folks, as you can see, the ship is rapidly sinking. Well, not really rapidly sinking, but it is going down. I mean, look at this thing. water is slowly making its way through the ship, and yeah, it's only got a few more minutes to live before it goes down, and even sealing that door hasn't really helped much at all because the water is still pouring in somewhere. So I'm starting to notice something. The ship is beginning to take on a starboard list. Oh, wow. Hold on. Look at this. We actually do have access here. What about this door? Oh, very cool. So this is an area we have yet to get to. Well, have had yet to get to. We've gotten to it now. But as you can see, the water must have started somewhere back there. I think maybe in the engine room. And it slowly filled up, poured into this hallway, and now it's everywhere. And I've just noticed the ship has lost power again. Wonderful. So whenever these megalodons hit, I'm making the assumption that the electronics on board completely get shut down. Let's see what this looks like at night. Oh wow, that's actually quite interesting. Do we have any flickering lights anywhere? What would be interesting is if the power was surging, the lights would be flickering at the same time, but obviously that's not happening right now. Oh wow, look at that. The camera up there is starting to glitch out like crazy. Don't know why. It could be a loss of power, could be the water rapidly approaching it, could be many factors. The water is rapidly approaching that camera though. Oh boy, look at that. And the camera is underwater. So, yep, folks, it's time for me to abandon ship. Let's go ahead and leave the vessel. Very nice vessel. I have thoroughly enjoyed being on board as it sinks, as it sails as well. So here we are. We are on the bow of the ship, and it's starting to kind of lean more and more to one side as time goes on here. So I'm going to make the assumption it's going to just roll over and completely go vertical or something like that. There it is. Such a cool view as the ship goes down there. The funnel at this point is starting to get some water around it, and the water is now beginning to move up the boat deck. The ship isn't really coming out of the water anymore. It's just so heavy that once it drops, it stays at that position, and it just keeps going. And that's like a domino effect, but it just keeps going faster and faster and faster until a moment like this happens where we are actually plunging. So I'm going to change my camera view here so we can actually see this thing go down without a zoomed in view like this. So there it is. As you can see, it is rapidly going down now. And by rapidly, I mean quite slowly. The bulbous bow is now coming out of the water. So this thing is going vertical. Inside the ship on one of the decks, I think this is like deck 3 or something like that, water is rapidly pouring up one of the hallways, which is very cool to see. And in that short span of time, the ship is, oh wow, it is actually going very quick. Look at that. There it is. The Spirit of Expedition is rapidly sinking there. And the only thing out of the water now is the bow of the ship. And I'm sliding. Oh boy. Whoa, that was weird. Just kind of got moved over to this side. What's going on in here? Do we have any water? Oh wow, yeah, look at that. There's water. Oh, there it goes. You know what? I'll just leave it open. Ship's going down anyways. So, as you can see, that is it. That is the end for the Spirit of Expedition, and we're about to see the bow just slip under in a minute. This plunge is very slow, but in real life, I would imagine it would be much faster than this, and the reason being is because of just the natural pressure as the ship goes down. You're going to have windows imploding or exploding from air inside the ship trying to escape, or water trying to enter into an air pocket. All sorts of stuff like that. Lots of bubbles everywhere, spraying and whatnot. And there it is. The Spirit of Expedition has gone below the waves in Stormworks. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.